Okay, it's working. Farming Tom dedicated. If you just type in farming on its own, it might show up. You shouldn't have to put the whole lot in. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the rose, Captain Farming. Thank you for the follow along. 479. Okay. Guess I'll switch this back to a worker for a minute. I'll sort that out. Thank you for the follow, Dom. How are you? And Jeremy, how are you doing? Thank you for the heart me, Captain's Farming. Right, let's sort something out. Thank you for the roses and the community fest. Or community fests. For the follow, Trevor and Chloe. Okay, there we go, we should. Have it sorted now. For the likes. How you doing, Captain's Farming? Oh, thank you, Laura. Good for all this, can you? Hey, streaming. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, I've never had a long one like that. I'm gonna follow Olivia. Yeah, I've got a little one, so I could never commit to doing that sort of thing. But maybe one day I'll have a chance to do a long stream, but for now we stick to 2 to 3 hours. Oh god, didn't streams till 4. Yeah, I wouldn't be too popular if I was up till 4:30 and then... Especially as I'm sort of up at 6 and on. Maybe the heart me, Laura. Because yeah, Laura gets up at like 6 to go to work. So when the little one's got nursery, he gets up at the same time. So we've got time to get him ready. Thank you for the go popular as well, Laura. Oh dear, Alfie. Oh my god, we're up to 2.3k already. Oh, what's happening there? Follow Elsa and King. Oh, okay. Am I live? Good question. Am I live? Ooh. Yeah. Hey, Myla. How are you, Myla? Now, I know some people like to come in and ask are you live. Some people do reruns on some platforms, don't they? But yes, I am doing multiplayer. Well, I'm in a multiplayer server. It's not an open server as such. This one. This is a more closed server. This one. We do have another map that we play, which we were on quite a bit recently. We're going to do a little bit on this one, but I might switch between the two a bit, which is far more open because we've got so much money on there that we can start to lease tractors for people to do things and stuff. And to be fair, we're actually going to start on. Okay, Laura. Start working towards a big silage harvest. Not that we haven't planted any yet, but we'll have to get it all planted and then we can work towards it. But we've got the fields now. Kenzie, I'm playing Farm Simulator 25. Hey, Demon. Oh, I got something covering up the chat. I hadn't seen those come in. You got upset because he lost his letter. Oh, he's taken a letter to bed with him, had he? He was happy when he went in there earlier because his nightlight was on. Two of them. Oh, okay. Hello, Lucas. Sat on there. Okay, Joseph. Yeah, I apologise for the volume in mods, but we've got a load installed for this, and then as I said on Oak Bridge, we've got even more. You'll follow Archie. Something else I need to do. What's I think about it? Second. Hey, Widdy. How are you? Thank you for the follows. Okay, that should work out fine then. You'll follow King. Yeah, well, I'll get little man to nursery and then get the irrigator moved. And then we're all good to go then for the rest of the day. Oh, glad to hear, Widdy. Been up to much today? Okay. I was about to say you don't have to walk even far. And I'm sure even by tomorrow morning it's going to be quite sticky and warm. Yeah, see how you are. For the follow. I'm gonna follow to. How are you? Yeah, yeah, it's up to you. But of course, yeah, for me it would be what 9, half 9 before I'd get back here. Probably near 9:30. I'm gonna follow Don John. How are you? So yeah, that'll probably be getting too warm for him. I'm good, thank you. Been up to much today? Yeah. Okay, Don John. Gonna follow Jack. Are we? Yeah. I've moved the irrigator this morning, or sort of midday time. Apart from that, just sort of been chilling with the little one. Been, yeah, very warm today. Not a huge amount I want to be doing in this heat, really. Come on, contract. Yeah, tomorrow's busy. Well, hopefully it won't be too bad though. Oh, okay. But yeah, tomorrow. Oh yeah, we've got to move irrigate first thing. Come back, and I gotta go to the hospital. Laura. We'll follow Clyde, and then we are we're sorting the shed and the yard out, ready for a red tractor inspection. This is Lady Hill, Tom. We'll follow Mads. It should be. Yeah, the cans are all tied up. Cardboard's clear. That's all sorted. Yeah. Evening, Josh. How are you? Ah, nice, Don John. Hopefully, I'll have another live before your birthday. So I might even be live on your birthday, and then I can wish you happy birthday on the day. Then. I'm gonna follow Diddy. How are you? No, it is a bit sticky, isn't it? Hi, Dom John. Must be a gate into this somewhere. Yeah, I don't know why you do it, Laura. Whenever we have like a hot spring, summer, you're pregnant. Yes, this is Lady Hill, Josh. Oh, I don't like it when it does this. That's alright. Because we haven't got... You GPS steering, but we have got the ability to do the contract. That's alright. I was worried that we weren't going to be able to do the contract. Is that a bad thing that's blowing on your back though? You're following Nala. Oh. There we go, we've got lines now. I won't forget the bin. You're gonna follow Kevin. I might as well finish going around this. Actually, let's go. We'll start going up and down. Now we've got the lines, we can start going up and down, can't we? I want to do it. I think I follow Chloe. I'm doing good, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, it is warm. Thankfully, where I am, it is like the coolest room in the house at the moment. Oh yeah. If I can, we'll have to get that. The car. Yeah, I don't know what it is down here. It's not that warm though. Oh, and yeah, up in the attic would be warm. All our upstairs is warm because it's basically up in the roof. Just holding all the heat. It's not pleasant. Yeah, I can stick it on to charge. Or I can find somewhere to plug it in. How do we get the lines? Part of the base game, if you press and hold the button you'd use to turn the AI on, to hire a worker, it should give you an option to either hire the worker and how you want the worker to do its job, or steering assist. This is the steering assist. You follow Sophia. How are you? Follow Stanley, Ange and Ben. Okay, Laura. How are you all doing? Oh, we're still not at 3k yet likes. As soon as we hit that, I can send a goodie bag. You follow Donny and Lab and Stan. How you all doing? Yeah, we'll have to start calling our own fields up thing in here and getting them planted. Oh, I got field stones turned on because we haven't got a stone picker. Just check that. I field stone. Let's switch that off for now. Why don't I harvest that? It's not our field. This is just a contract for cultivating. But look, yeah, it's all withered. So I wouldn't be able to harvest it anyway. Gonna follow Silly Lily, Caroline, Deacon, Money Green, and Leo. How you all doing? But yeah, this is a contract. It's not our field. Oh, nice, up to 3k. Okay, I shall. Okay. Yeah, it's a contract. Rough. Yeah, we own what? 86, 114, 116, and 93. 93 is a grass field. Okay, Laura. Hopefully that'll help a bit. We just got to get through to tomorrow, and then it all cools down again. So follow Riley. How are you? But no, I think field 116 and 114 are ready to be cultivated and planted again. 86, I think, still got a crop in. Look at the follow, Lewis. So we'll have to harvest that yet. Our plan, I think, at the moment is to make our way down through the grass fields in terms of purchasing. So we'll buy 92, 117 and 91 start off with. They'll be our first ones. We'll have a group there of silage which we can use just to keep a steady income of money, especially as the sell points are literally up next to them. And hopefully as we progress we'll purchase up other yards on here and stuff, and yeah, start doing some animals. Gonna follow GG. What on up here? Go. Follow Kayla, how are you? Yeah, we did start off with a round baler. I have now changed that to a square baler. What I now need to do is oh, we had no winners. I'll send another goodie bag because no one won on that one. Let's just put it so you've got to say hi in chat. Let's see if I can get some people to win. Okay. Hello Kayla, how are you? Yeah, so if anyone went into the goodie bag, just need to type hi in chat and it should enter you. At least that's what I'm hoping it'll do. Didn't seem to want to pick any winners. And there was no requirement, so right, one more short run and then we're on to the other side of the field. And then we'll follow Philip, and we'll either have Josephine to help us, or this will go on an AI and I will get the drill and start drilling myself. I'm gonna follow idiots, how are you? Which side of the bed are you currently laid on, Laura? I'm thinking if you're really hot and sticky, you don't want me blocking the fan. Yeah, you can if you want. You can follow Lucas, Rue, and Villain. You can follow Betsy. You can follow Jack. How are you? No, you can watch the big bucket. It isn't, yeah, but which side of the bed? Are you on your side of the bed or my side of the bed? As soon as I go up to bed, because I'll be blocking the fan, won't I? That's all. If you're really struggling with the heat, you ideally need the fan blowing on you. You can follow Frankie. Okay, that's alright then. Fine, I'm just thinking. Whilst it's on my mind that, yeah. There we go, Laura's won 4 coins. Oh yeah, it's 246, Joseph. Gonna follow Frankie and Leo. There was a cat lay next to me the other night. I don't know which one it was. Didn't check. Just felt like I was sat on it all night. This is Farming Simulator 25, this is. Look at the follow, is he? There was Bubbles I was tending to be sat on. Hey, follow Regan. There's Joseph. I've not gone in down here. Then again, Gizmo was down here when I came down, so. I know what Joseph's going to ask now. What do you want me to do? I think there probably isn't a huge amount to do at the moment, is there? How did I know? Because it's the question that gets asked all the time. Yes, it's not ready yet, okay. Okay, so nothing needs. The problem is I can't really tell you what needs doing because I think at the moment it is literally just this. It's like just doing the cultivating. Unless you want to do the cultivating, then I'll see what else I can find to do. Because to be fair, once this contract's finished, we need to cultivate fields 116 and 114. These aren't size bells yet, are they? No, they're still fermenting, that's fine. Hello Lara, how are you? Thank you for all the Sky, how are you? Why is this struggling? Oh well. Thank you for Innes West, how are you? Thank you for the likes. Yeah, we'll get that contract finished and then we'll get our own fields cultivated and replanted. Which might mean we've got to skip a day, but I don't know if we've got a sleep trigger yet. But we'll see. My main goal is to try and we need to get a bale wrapper. I think we've got one more harvest off the grass field to do, so it just needs bale wrapping. But perhaps I don't panic about that yet. You gonna follow Junior? Is this a cheap house we can get? So I think that only does round bales. And I don't like round bales. But we can afford smallest farmhouse. Okay, that's right. I think that's right. Thank you for the follow, Faith. I'm thinking that right, aren't I? Yeah, that does round, that does round. Round and square, round and square. Don't want to use the Colossus ones. That's the thing. I'm trying to keep it more realistic as well. But yeah, the one for the mill only does round bales. We're doing square bales. But yeah, that's what we will work towards. But we've only been on here for a couple of hours. At the moment, we're yeah. If I'm on Farming Simulator, yeah, we're either on this map or we're on Oak Bridge. Oak Bridge, we're nearly at 200 hours gameplay, playtime on there. You know, got lots of fields, and you know we're in a good spot on there. This we've just started. I'm gonna follow Kieran and Myra. Yeah, we're just starting, but the goal is we'll probably spend a lot more time on this one, eventually. Yeah, follow Harrison. How are you? But if we can get a couple more grass fields, and then we'll have to start thinking about where we get the next yard as such, which could have the ability to do animals if needed. So follow Grace, Fancy, or Fancy Nancy. How are you both? But I'm sure as we play more, we discover what soil types we've got in fields. We'll start to pick up on which fields, you know, we could convert into animal pens. To be fair, there's 80, the 82 there might be quite a good one for animals. We follow Lilo and Grace. How are you? We could start with chickens, yeah. I'm just thinking this field's next to where we are. It's quite long, so you could get a good meadow on it. You know, it's a good little field for setting up something in that one. We could do chickens. I think that's a silage pit. Are you gonna follow Charlie and Stanley? How are you both? Ooh, not paying attention to the baler. Yes, we have goats on Oak Bridge. And they are just getting to the point now where they are producing quite a bit of milk for us. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, we've got this little block here that at the moment we're not doing anything with. Had 2 gates in it. So we could have a look, see what... Because chickens is the easiest to do, isn't it? But then again, if we're doing it, I don't want something small. You know, these are all like 20 chickens. They're not going to produce a lot. We could do that one. That'd be 500 chickens. In that small pen. Which we could set up in here. Get in here. No problem. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, is it? I am looking at that right. Yeah. I want to make sure that the actual spawn point for the... Oh, I said it. I can't remember this. Oh, this can be customized. Okay. We don't. Are we going to need them? Oh, we probably will need to come through to those gates. I'm just trying to think of the best ways to place. Will I place it this way round? And then just fill that pen up. Because to be fair, this fence in here is what I put in anyway. Welcome back, Trevor. Yeah, to be fair, we're not going to use that gate, are we? So. Got no reason to use those gates. Okay. Okay, Russell. There we go. We'll have to see if there's an old JCB fast track. Okay. How many can we get in there then? 612 total in there. That's the thing, we could get up to quite a big start as well. 250 is probably too many though, isn't it? Maybe follow Alexa. Go 150, because that will double up to 300, and then technically when that doubles again, it basically fill it, won't it? There we go. Right, so we've now got some chickens. A silo there, we've got a buy point there for some things. Majority of it not going to do though with that. Sprayer. So, in terms of what we got in store, when's the best time? December. So we can go to the chickens. Oh, I could do that actually. Let's get these chickens fed quick. Look at the follow moles, how are you? Look at the follow Cristiano. Oh, they start filling. Oh, I can store the swath as well, okay. Follow Dylan. Come on. How much this takes. Whatever it doesn't take, go back in there. I'm going to assume this has got quite a capacity on it. Yeah. We stick one tray up. Oh, we might as well just stick all this in the chickens to keep the chickens going. You follow Edits 2.0, how are you? You follow King Lewis, how are you? I can follow Katie, how are you? Thank you for follow Jalen, how are you? Thank you for follow Donica, how are you? This is Farming Simulator 25, Josh. Thank you for follow Moles. Thank you for follow Josh. Okay. Whilst we can't sell any sorghum now, this is all in the chickens, so the chickens can produce us money. Yes, yes. And then we can start cultivating the fields. To be fair, if we start in 114, I'll start getting 114 ready because we've got a mulcher as well, so I'll start mulching. You want to follow Harry? You want to follow Kaysen? How are you? Okay, yeah, well, by the time you get back down here. Should have made good progress, hopefully. I'm gonna follow Maxi Boy, how are you? Yeah, we are also driving through the hedges. I can't be asked all the time driving around. Hey James, how are you? You can follow Sean. There we go. I'm good, thank you, James. You been up to much today? Thank you for the follows. Ooh. You can follow James the Farmer. Yeah, contract finished. You're gonna follow B, how are you? This is a relatively quick job, this is. Well, I haven't decided what we're putting in here yet. Whether it's wheat, barley or oats, I don't know. We do oats or is it just wheat and barley? Canola. Oh no, we can't do oats. It's a wheat or barley. Oh yeah. Okay. Drop in here. Every head I've tried to try. Oh, yeah. That's the thing, I don't necessarily know what. I think some of them have got no fences in, you just drive straight through them. But you always hit them at speed, don't you? You just drive along really quickly. Like, oh, I'll get through this hedge, no problem. And then bang, you hit a fence. Hey, fire, Thomas. Oh, you're in the Fent, aren't you? Yes, I have. I have customised that one. I'm gonna follow Bobby. How are you? I'm gonna follow Bob. How are you? Hopefully not as this one we're getting, but I should be getting one of these sort of mulches iron in real life soon. We've ordered it, we've just got to wait for it to be delivered now. You gonna follow Emmett? How are you? We're too sure on it. That's right, never mind. Yeah, most of the fields that side haven't got fences in, I've noticed. Thank you for follow, Aaron. How are you? Yeah, I'll finish this field off. I'll take this down to the next field. Put it on an AI worker, and then I'll get the drill out. Thank you for the likes. We're up to 4.4k now, nice. We're getting there then. Thank you for the follow, Pearl and Hannah. How are you both? Thank you for the follow, Thomas. How are you? Thank you for the follow, Arlo. How are you? No, it's nothing that needs wind rowing at the moment. Thank you for the follow, Theo. Follow Vincent. No, this is just being, yeah, it's just being mulched. This can be cultivated now. No, this was, I don't think what this was in here. Canola? There was canola in here. Yeah, we have one grass field, but That's only just been mowed and stuff, so we're, yeah. Ooh, we're gonna run you over. It's a good little machine like this, I do like it. I haven't actually done an investigating whether they have a mower that works like this as well, because that'd be quite cool. You can get them, can't you? These gang mower things. Maybe they're not great for doing silage or hay or anything like that. There we go. That's that build done. Oh, now it's showing up from construction. So yeah, if you want to cultivate this field, you can, and I'll go and get the next field mulched, and then hopefully we can start drilling then as well. Now I think if we skip a day, we should be up to a point where we can do some mowing as well. You follow Mido and Dolly. How are you both? But yeah, hopefully if we skip a day, we can sell the silage bales we've got as well then. Bought the bale wrapper out then. You like this? Oh no. Let's see whether I've got this on the right way around or not. No, this is actually designed for the back. Okay. I love the part I'm running on the front. It's actually for the back. Hey, fellow football fan, how are you? Oh well. It says front cutter, but the lights line up as if it's to go on the back. But does it work on the back is the question. Yeah. That might be easier actually to turn in then. There we go. I'm gonna follow Rosie, how are you? Oh yeah, this is a lot quicker, isn't it? No. I'm gonna follow Adri and My Life, how are you both? Thank you for the likes. You follow Truck Spotter. Yeah, this is just what we've got to start off with, unfortunately. I understand it's quite small. But the idea is, yeah, we start off small and we build up to the slightly bigger stuff. It is 4 metres though, that one. It's not a bad size. Follow Maisie, how are you? There we go. Oh, nice, glad to hear. You been up to much today? Okay, thank you for the Ava. Joseph, how fast are you going with that cultivator? I'm just wondering whether it's because it's quite a slow one, which is why it seems quite painful. Yes, thank you for the follow, Cooling Aura and Chloe. Doing 9k, huh? I'm guessing that's 9k. At 9 miles an hour. Never know what people are in. Oh, I could probably have a look. Thank you for the follow, Luca, Chloe and Ollie. How are you all? 15k, okay, so 9 miles an hour. That's just not a lot slower than what we've got. It'd probably end up with that, which is 18k, it's 8 meters. That's probably what we'll end up with eventually, is this, because this is still fairly old style. For the follow, Riley, how are you? For the follow, Lexi, how are you? And Rafi, how are you? There we go, right. Follow Trekkers and Cookie, how are you both? I'm currently mulching. It basically gets rid of the debris from the old crop and helps like improve the yield of the next crop. Oh, good to hear, Cookie. Been up to much today? I've moved the irrigator today, but apart from that, yeah, just chilled with the little one a bit today. Okay, bye cooking. We don't have any livestock. We've got, personally we have 1 dog and 2 cats. But yeah, we don't have any cows or anything like that, really. Just a couple of 2 goats and about 15 chickens. That's it, really. We don't do, yeah, cattle or sheep or anything. We're near Birmingham, so we're in Worcestershire. We follow Snares and Sands. How are you both? We're gonna follow Boo. How are you? Okay. Whereabouts are you then? Okay, so yeah, you're not far away. You gonna follow Matt? How are you? We have those tractors. There's a Massey Ferguson 7618 and a JCB Fast Track 4220. And then we've got a TM 320, a 310, 310S I think it is, not 320, 310. We follow Cool, and then that's pretty much it. A horse Bronto drill. I think the total area of the farm is about 900 acres, but we don't farm all of that. Some of it's like woodland or grass fields that we don't do anything with. And then we do rent out quite a bit as well for potatoes, peas, sugar beet, onions. Yeah, follow Ethan and Jay Lee. How are you both? We follow Becky. How are you? Yeah, we've got enough to keep us busy. We're you know, we are on the lookout for more land because we are losing about 150 acres within the next 12 months. I'm good, thank you. Have you been up to much today? You gonna follow Callum? How are you? Oh, nice. No, it hasn't. No, we're not in the right area for HS2 to affect us. Although the people that we rent the ground out for peas, onions, dwarf beans, 10 to 10 broccoli they do as well, squash and pumpkins, they go straight through the middle of some of the land they either own themselves or rent off people. It is affecting them. Gonna follow Pink Cupcake carrying. But no, we've actually got a big housing development due to start at some point. We were picked as the preferred site by the council, so yeah, we're losing a chunk of land. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, hopefully we'll find some more to replace it. We're going to follow a bath. How are you? Oh, that's near me. HS2 runs straight through the middle of there. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, so we're losing our yard as such. So yeah, we've got to build a new shed. Yard. But you know, we've been planning to do this for years, but until we get paid, we haven't got the money to, you know, start a new yard. So luckily we have got some sheds that we can move stuff into. The short term wise we're alright, but yeah, long term we'll struggle. Thank you for the follow, Cristiano. Not a lot, although we do have, yeah, a local farmer that rents rents a field off us usually each year for sugar beet, and then has put some stubble turnips in some of our fields over winter. He's seen the hare courses about on ours. They've driven all through his sugar beet and then up through a field of onions, which must have been interesting because the onions are drilled in beds, so it would have been rather bumpy. Hey, follow Dex and D, how are you? But yeah, it's not usually a problem with us, but we have had them about recently. Our biggest issue at the moment is fly tipping. We've got two fields either side of a fishing pool, which of course the fishing pool have to have access to. So yeah, they're forever leaving the gate open, and then we're just getting rubbish dumped in our field. But thankfully, because of the planned development, I'm going to use that as a way to get rid of the fly tipping, and then if any more appear in the field, I'm just going to stick it in the fisherman's car park. And if they complain, I'll say, well, you're the ones leaving the gate open, you're the reason they're getting into tip, so why should I have to deal with it if you lot can't keep the gate closed? Because when it first happened, they started keeping the gate closed and stuff, but yeah, they seem to backtrack on that since they haven't seen any fly tips for a while. This is Farming Simulator, football fan. You follow John, how are you? Ooh. Thank you for the rose, John. Yeah, we had one field where they tipped did some fly tipping in, and the council rang up and said, for reports on fly tipping, we've come to clear it up. How's the best way to get to it? Because of course it was in the field. And I said, well, they've come through this point here, and yeah, at the moment you'll be alright driving up the field. You shouldn't do any damage because I've only just drilled. So yeah, they came and cleared it. Bear in mind, it wasn't even on, you know, public land, so they did, in theory, shouldn't have had to do anything, but they did. They came out. Whether there's any more up there, I don't know. I haven't been to the field, to be honest, since. How you doing, John? It's called Farming Simulator 25, football fan. Oh, we have a little bit of mist. I'll get that on in a bit. I can sort that bit out shortly, can't I? Only a little bit. Yeah, our tractors are all locked away in sheds, so I'd like to think it's pretty safe. I'll follow Alfie and J Money. Although we did have somebody back in the winter that, yeah, came around the yard and I hadn't bolted down one of the doors properly, so yeah, they'd been in the shed, but nothing was taken. I think they were just looking to see what there was. Thank you for the follow, Phoenix. How are you? 5 Minute Simulator 25. I know, just that little bit there I need to do. That line there we're on. I'm gonna follow Frankie and 4x4 Mania King. How are you both? I'll just keep this on a straight line here and I can take off the rest of the headland, can't I? Yeah, you should be able to start. Because what I've only got, what, 2 passes to do, which is what, 6 meters, and you should be all right. I'll soon get round this field. Thank you for the phone, Nicola. How are you? Okay, right. Thank you for the follow, 420 and OW. How are you? How are you both? Right, one more pass here. Good follow, Lucy B and Jess. How are you both? No. No, we don't really do digger work. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Ava. How are you? No, no silage. We're all arable crops at home. Nearly done this. Hey, the follow Isla, how are you? A bit there, tidied up. My mum does like the accounts and all that, and then we have one part-timer that does a bit of hedge cutting and helps cast in the summer, but apart from that's all they do. Yeah, it is mainly all me. If I Tashimo and Amelia, how are you both? Right, I need to get the drill out now. Okay. Yeah, I think we're alright at the moment. Yeah, we've only got 2 tractors, so as long as we've got 2 tractor drivers, we're fine. If I Sean, but he should have retired by now, really. But he keeps insisting he wants to do more, so. No, we're all good at the moment. I can cope pretty well with everything. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Trying to see where I've been. I'm near Birmingham, so I'm Worcestershire area. Where are you from, Ash? I'm going to regret doing so much of this in the dark, aren't I? Alright. Other part, I'm actually doing this differently to how I did everything else. It seems to be the way it wants to go, so. This in lands is quicker, isn't it? Oh, nice, Leighton. Happy birthday. I have saw some for these, haven't I? No. Really saw sample these, then, shouldn't I? So we know what we're working with. Okay, Ash. This is definitely a grass. There we go. So this should be doing the right rate now. Yeah, it is not quite nice being able to just walk outside into the countryside. And we're flying along now with this. Very good thing is we can't see what we're doing. You gonna follow Lola? How are you? Any more passes there? Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, I feel myself getting sticky. Okay, Joseph, no problem. I'm gonna follow Darcy. How are you? It's those two. Okay. No, I don't think there's anything you need to do urgently. I don't know how much longer I'll be on for. But I'll probably get this field done, get it rolled, and then I'll probably head off. Probably then, yeah. Work on that other field tomorrow. If I'm on. You can follow TJ, how are you? I'm good, thank you. You been up to much today? You can follow Massey, how are you? You can follow Lamine, how are you? I'm good, thank you, TJ. Ah, bit of a chill day for you then. There we go, right. This headland done, and then we can get it all rolled, hopefully. I'm going to follow John, how are you? Gonna follow Matthew, how are you? Right, I'm going to head back down. I'm going to follow P, how are you? I'm going to follow Max, how are you? Ooh, nearly lost it. Start doing, yeah, I'll have to start doing the across bit right now. And then the other side. Go. I'm going to follow Minecraft Football League, how are you? I'm going to follow Tom. Have you started your winter barley yet? Not yet, maybe the weekend. I've only checked the one field properly, and while some of it looks ready, there's still definitely a green tinge to the ear. So at the moment, it's not there yet. I need to check all the other fields. That might be tomorrow's job. Just go and walk a couple of others to see what they're like. The barley I can still see is green, so not worrying about that one at the moment. Thank you for Devon and John. But yeah, I need to have a close look at this wheat. It's just terrifying because last year we were at the end of August, September time, with the harvest and the weather. And at the moment we're looking at, well, I'm walking wheat fields in June to see whether they're ready to harvest, which is interesting. You know, winter barley harvest is only just starting, and I'm panicking whether my winter wheat is ready. Probably not a good thing, but thank you for follow. It's your favourite, Shirley and Maya. How are you both? Yeah, we're not there yet. Okay. Yeah, well, our grain sort isn't quite ready to go. It needs another hoover out and stuff, but it's just quite scary to think that we are at that point of starting nearly, and we're at the start of July. I will keep an eye. Yeah. The wheat could be ready in the next 2 weeks, I think. Which would be typical because we're due to go away the last week of July on holiday. So it could be do all the wheat before I go away and do all the barley when I get home. I think that won't be too bad to do. Nice thing is the wheat is in literally, well, okay, we've got one field up at Habley, but then it's, yeah, a block at Wade Hammett and a block at home. It's not like we're going here, there and everywhere to do it. They're in blocks, and the biggest block is close to the shed. Yeah, less travelling, hopefully. Okay, Tom, thank you for popping in. The rolls are in there, so I'll get that field rolled. Hey Chris, how are you? Thank you for Libs, how are you? There we go. This should be a fairly quick job, this should. Okay. Thank you for following Airplane, how are you? Quite dark in it now. In game. Hey Shigi, how are you? Well, actually, I wasn't going to lift up, was I? If I go down. That one there. It's not perfect, but hey, thank you for the far line. Oh. Oh, we're lined up. Thank you for the follow, Lucas. How are you? This field should be looking... Oh, the environmental score doesn't look good at all on it, does it? But no nitrogen on the pH is wrong. Weed control isn't great. Soil sampling's up there though. I didn't like the tillage. Okay. Should be able to get this all fertilised and lined though. Get it all up to the right levels. Hey, follow Juice World. How are you? Follow MWBMX. How are you? Follow Zahide. How are you? Welcome up, Joseph. Thank you for the follow, Nigel. How are you? Okay, you've nearly finished as well. Quite good timing. Hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow evening. That's the plan. And then we can get Hildurin planted and rolled and everything. I'm hoping it won't be long until we can get the Field 86 harvested either. You can follow Ruby. How are you? That's another one we've got to do. I didn't know we've got a header for that. Because that is... Oh, soybeans in there, that's fine. Yeah, we've got soybeans to harvest yet. Usually about 8:30, 9 o'clock time I come on. That's usually what I aim for. Yeah, certainly what we've got the field urine to get turned around. We'll hopefully have soybean field to harvest. Hey Liam. I think I do. I feel like I recognise the name Liam. And then what, yeah, 86 to harvest and cultivator drill and roll, everything to fertilise. I might as well need to do that grass field yet. I'm going to head off once I've done this field because I'm getting very warm sat here next to the computer. So it's probably best that I head off, especially if I've got a busy day tomorrow. You follow Ryan, how are you? I've got to go and move the irrigator on the potatoes first thing. I've then got to take the girlfriend up to the hospital for an appointment, and then we are tidying up the shed and getting around the yard tidied up a bit for our red tractor inspection on Wednesday. You follow Hannah, how are you? No, because I think it's the same person we had last year. And he was pretty good. You know, we've implemented everything he suggested. There's no reason why he should fail. You know, he's bound to pick up on the same thing as he did last year, the gap under the doors, but I'll just go, look, these are the bars that we had in place. They're just, not currently below, because we're in and out of the sheds at the moment. But they are in place when the sheds are full of grain. Which should hopefully keep him happy. I'm hoping. I don't think it should matter too much anyway. Because technically we're covered till October, I think, anyway. Oh yeah, the metal, but if he says all those metal bars aren't sufficient, I said, well, that's the evidence I submitted last time. Well, I just can't be asked to keep putting them in the way because you can't drive over them with the tractor. But yeah, I thought of excuses already, but okay. Let's leave that there for now. Let's switch that off. No. There we go. But no, I think we've got a good little farm going here, haven't we? We've got everything we need. It might just be storage or something. Okay. He won't be listening to this live. He won't know what TikTok is. No, okay, these are just natural lights, okay. Yeah, thank you for your help. I need to sped up getting the jobs done. And then hopefully I'll be on tomorrow and we can do a bit more. Get some more fields harvested and turned round. Got to get the grass field fertilised so that we can then harvest that. Hey, follow Moot and Mango. Hey, Lozabelle. You're coming in just as I'm about to go off. But I am going to ask, did your day improve? Because it was a bit of a rough one this morning, wasn't it? Alright. I'm terrible at sharing it out. I should have shared it. I should get in the habit of sharing it to you when I go live. At least then if you want to come in, you can come in then. Just, terrible at sharing out when I go live. This way, Oh, okay. So it's been a rough day for you then. Isn't good. Especially with this heat. Oh, he's turned that around. Oh no! Oh dear. That's not good. Well, hopefully you'll get everything sorted though. Because it's no good having it not sorted, is it? Oh, I need to put tractor away really, don't I? They're not silage bales yet, they're just grass bales. Follow our run. Okay. Yeah, they're just grass bales. Once they're ready, we'll stick them in the sell point. Oh yeah, he is just chilling. What we could do is it's dark. I'm up to date with all the crops and stuff, aren't I? Let's follow Angel. Let's follow Ellie. How are you? I know that's in the way, but we'll get them back out again. Yeah, the family's all good. Yeah, I will speed up time. I'm just going to grab this sprayer and bring the sprayer up. Because I'm going to do, I need to put some fertiliser on the grass field as well, so might as well take the sprayer up and put some, actually no, I don't know. This is for lime, I think we'll do this. 18 weeks, I want to say. Yeah, it would be about 18 weeks. Oh no, we've got that limit set, haven't we? Turn that off. There we go. We don't know yet. We'll find that out at the 20-week scan. But I think we've both got our heads that we'd like a little girl, but we're not bothered what we get. We'd like a little girl, so at least then we've got one of each. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'll run this down to the field and then I'll fast forward. Actually, I could fast forward time as we go down. I think he understands, yeah. He knows, yeah, there's a baby. Promise he thinks there's a baby in everybody. He should be, yeah. It's just getting him to understand that, you know, he can't be the centre of attention. But he is quite independent. Yeah, well, at least he's two, so you know, he's at an age where he's not technically as such used to being on his own. I know he's an only child at the moment, but you know, he'll soon grow out of being used to being on his own. Oh yeah, he'll be a good big brother. That's for certain. Yeah, I was going off, and then we decided we were going to fast forward time and just get these side bales sold. So I'm then fertilising the grass so that we can harvest it without worrying too much. Thank you for the follows. Well, I won't be long. I will be going off in a minute. But this is what I do. I tend to say I'm going off, and then half an hour later I'm still here. Okay, this job won't take long. I think we've gone full back on the sprayer anyway. Yeah, whilst it's old fashioned, it's still got all the mod cons on it. But no, we can get a little bit more money and I can get the bell wrapper sword then. I'm hoping. There we go, follow that round. As soon as it gets light, slow down time again. Well, once they're fully fermented anyway, we can slow down time. I'll have a look in a second. How the bale's looking, Joseph? 80%, we're nearly there then. I'm gonna follow Chips, how are you? Hit the tree. And for the follow 1, 2, 3, how are you? I'm not reading out all the numbers. A bad little spray there, that. Come on, bales, become silage. 90%. It's so close. I get a feeling that these aren't, you know, we're going to have very little time in the day to actually do anything else. Okay. Makes sense, 94. Damn it. Yeah, it's like the last month of planting everything, isn't it? For now. Oh well. Grass, silage. I see some of them are still grass, some of them have gone silage. Is that all of them? Yeah, it looks like all of them. In theory now I can sell these. Hey, the follow bevels, how are you? £5 grand. What I might have to do then is just do a few contracts, I think. I haven't got the money yet to get the bell wrapper, which is the annoying thing. I might have to lease Oh, to be fair, we could probably yeah, just lease at the start, couldn't we? Actually, I'm gonna leave this down here because we'll probably need this down here for moving the bales anyway, won't we? Got the wrong bale grab on it, but hey hum. The crazy thing is we can actually afford some of these fields. 26, that's 36. Ooh. Oh, screw it. We've got the money, haven't we? It's more okay. Admittedly, we haven't. We'll have to do a couple of contracts just to get some money to lease what we need, but so that's still not ready to harvest yet either. Okay, we've got. To be fair, it's only 92 left that I wanted to buy, and then we've got those 4 there, and then we can start looking at banding through these. We've just got to slowly try and bring them all up as well, haven't we? But, right, I am definitely going off now though. We'll leave the telehandler down there because chances are I'll need that for moving bales anyway. We haven't now at least got 3 fields to bale. So when I'm on next on, we'll try and get them baled. We'll do some contracts. We do need to do a few contracts, get some money so I can lease the bale wrapper. Yeah, hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. I shall catch you all tomorrow. Right, everyone. What the fuck is going on? That one done. We'll end on there as well. Night, YouTube.